Hello, happy Friday, and good afternoon to close afternoon. Um, Being that I might have sent this out a little bit before noon, so even 1 second past noon is actually afternoon, but anything before then is technically not. Anyway, so today we have a short class. A memo just came out today. Um, Hopefully emailed to all the families of our groups, but for those that might not have gotten it, I figure I should do a class and just read over what John Belay, he's kind of the director of all our programs, had to say about what's going on currently. Um, we know that, and it's still planned that we'll return January 31st, but he did kind of want to go through and explain a little more as to why we're closed. So I figured I would send this out to you all. So here we go. I'm going to read it over. And then, of course, please let me know if you have any questions. It doesn't seem like a whole lot's going to change. This is more just information about why we are where we are and what we're trying to do moving forward. So most likely we're coming back again January 31st, which is a Monday. We'll start in-person services 1-to-1 again. But there's more to it than that. But this is, again, hopefully this memo went out to everybody in your families. And let me send this to you now. I'm going to have to take my glasses off just because the writing is very, very small. And I can't see when it's this small. And I don't have a printer, so I couldn't print it out. It would be a lot easier to read. But so, it says, and this is dated January 14th. Dear friends and families of Vistability, after 2 long years of living in the midst of a pandemic, one thing I can say with certainty is that we are all exhausted. Each of us have experienced our own unique set of challenges on the road to exhaustion. But arguably, none have faced more than those caring for loved ones within our programs and in our lives. For the first time in modern history, the entire system of home and community-based supports have been completely flipped upside down, in many cases removed altogether. It has been tough for a lot of the care homes and things like that, but the weight of which fell directly on the shoulders of the individuals, family members, and caregivers. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you for everything you have endured throughout this unprecedented time, and assure that we're doing our very best to fulfill our mission while balancing both the safety concerns of each individual and the long-term viability of the agency. In light of our recent decision to once again suspend in-person services, I feel the need to share further information about why we felt it necessary to take such measures. So this is the important information, the big chunk of it. One obvious culprit is the Omicron strain of the virus. As I am sure you are aware, positive cases have grown exponentially over the past few weeks as a result of this new, extremely transmissible variant. In the week preceding our decision, Vistability experienced more positive cases from staff and participants than from all the prior weeks of the entire pandemic combined. So again, the Omicron variant it's very powerful. But the health and safety implications of this sudden surge in cases, putting vulnerable people at risk to contact this virus, is our most important concern, and it was one of the factors leading to our decision about suspending in-person services. Prior to the Omicron variant, I sent out a letter informing you of the extreme difficulty we were facing in retaining our staffing levels due to inflation and the great resignation that has been taking place throughout the country. Our understaffing crisis was instantly exacerbated, made worse, by the effects of the recent and sudden surge in positive cases. In a matter of 1 week, we lost 10% of our staffing due to illness and positive test results, but the impact did not stop there. In addition, we lost another 15% of our staff who had come into close contact and needed to quarantine while they were awaiting testing from a network of backlog testing centers, and they still are pretty backed up. At the same time, our staffing numbers declined by 25% in 2 weeks. So that's a lot of people resigning from their jobs because of this. Our supervisors and administrators were quickly becoming overwhelmed with providing services and facilitating the tremendous amount of notifications, testing, tracking, reporting, and added administrative work that we have to undertake for each positive case due to the litany of pandemic related regulations from various government agencies. So, simply put, everybody, you know, managers, administrators, from bosses to bosses, they've been trying to figure everything out. But then within that, like there's CDC regulations, there's Cal OSHA regulations, and then there's also just kind of the calls that we have to make as the people have to make as an administration to make sure people are safe. And so it's just hitting from all sorts of angles. And so, they're taking this time to really figure out what's safest for everyone. So positive test results affecting our agency have been coming in at a rate of 12 cases per day. That's a lot. And it's not just here. I know plenty of other places around have been experiencing positive test cases all the time. And especially with people with kids now. The kids are testing positive through the roof. And it has been impossible to keep up with the reporting that is mandated. I know this information does not lessen your frustration and exhaustion, and I'm not offering it with such intentions. I am hoping, however, you will understand that we do empathize with you, with what you are experiencing, and we do not take lightly decisions that we know have such a profound impact on the people we serve and their caregivers. At this time, our hope and plan is to return to in-person services on Monday, January 31st, and we will be monitoring the situation daily. Thank you for your understanding and dedication. We look forward to putting this pandemic behind us and having a safe and healthy 2022 year ahead. And that is from the executive director. So, like I said, it is a serious thing. A lot of cases have sprouted up. I know we get tired of hearing about it a lot, but it's still very important that we do and we understand where we're all at. Anyway, I don't want to leave you with that. I wish I had a good joke or something like that I could tell. But it's Friday, and I hope that you all have a fantastic weekend. It's a long weekend. Take it in. Take time to meditate. Take care of yourself. Laugh a lot. Have good times. As Jimmy Valvano said, there are 3 things that you need in this life to really have a full day. If you do them every day, you're going to live a full life. And these are the 3 things. 1 is to spend some time in thought, deep in thought. 2 is allow something that is powerful enough that it moves you to tears. And 3, laugh. Laugh a lot. Just, it's releasing. It's wonderful. And if you do those 3 things, if you spend time in thought, if you cry, if you laugh every day, 7 days a week, all the weeks of the year, 365, that's a full life. So take this weekend and enjoy your life. Really take in that we're here and things are much better than they seem when we have to talk about all these other things. Anyway, I miss you all, and I will hopefully see you all very soon. Ciao for now.